Living disconnected from your true self is like running a race while carrying a heavy backpack. You're moving, but it's exhausting, and you can't help but wonder why it feels so hard. What if I told you that letting go of that weight isn't just possible, it's transformative? Here's the truth. So many of us spend our lives trying to fit into roles, meet expectations, and follow paths that were never meant for us. But deep down, your true self is waiting, ready to guide you toward a life of freedom, clarity, and purpose. The good news? There's a way to get back to that authentic version of you, and it's not as complicated as it might seem. In this video, I'll share 5 transformative stages that can help you realign with who you truly are. These steps are simple, practical, and designed to help you start living in alignment, right now. Let's dive in and uncover the path back to the real you. Trust me, this is a journey worth taking. Aligning with your true self isn't about becoming someone new. It's about uncovering who you've always been. Imagine your true self as a clear, shining light that's been covered up over time by layers of expectations, fears, and distractions. Those layers don't define you, and peeling them back can reveal the clarity and peace you've been craving. It's like tuning a dusty old radio. At first, the sound is static and unclear. But with a little adjustment, the frequency becomes crisp and everything makes sense. Choosing between 2 paths feels simpler because you can sense which one resonates with your core values. These 5 transformative stages are like a guide to that alignment. They're practical, they're powerful, and they're designed to help you rediscover the parts of yourself you may have forgotten. The first step to aligning with your true self is recognizing where you've lost touch with who you are. This can happen in subtle ways. Feeling like you're living for others' expectations, following a path that doesn't excite you, or just moving through life on autopilot. It's that nagging sense that something feels off, like you're not being fully honest with yourself. Taking a moment to reflect on where you feel out of sync is incredibly powerful because awareness is the first step toward change. Once you've identified where this disconnect lies, the next step is letting go of the old patterns and beliefs that have been holding you back. Letting go of old patterns is like shedding an outdated skin. It's uncomfortable at first, but it creates space for growth and renewal. Maybe you've told yourself things like, "I'm not good enough," or "I can't take risks." But are those beliefs really true, or are they just stories you've carried for too long? Start small. Choose one limiting belief, challenge its validity, and replace it with something empowering, like, "I am capable," or "I am ready for new opportunities." As you start letting go, it's natural to feel uncomfortable. This is where embracing vulnerability becomes essential. Letting your true self shine means accepting all parts of who you are, the strengths, the imperfections, and even the fears. Vulnerability isn't about weakness, it's about courage. Here's something to try. Write down one part of yourself you've been afraid to share, whether it's a dream you've kept hidden or a fear you've been avoiding. Then ask yourself why you've been holding back and how you can start embracing that part of you. Being real with yourself is the foundation of living authentically. As you peel back these layers, you'll begin rediscovering parts of yourself that may have been buried for years, your inner truths. These are the passions, values, and intuitions that make you uniquely you. Think back to your childhood. What brought you pure joy? What made you lose track of time? These moments often hold clues to your true self. Dedicate just 15 minutes to revisiting something you loved as a kid, whether it's drawing, playing music, or simply letting your imagination wander. You might be surprised at what it awakens in you. Alignment isn't something you achieve once and for all. It's a continuous practice of checking in with yourself and adjusting as you grow. Each small, intentional choice brings you closer to living in harmony with who you truly are. If this idea of alignment is clicking for you, take a moment to reflect. What's one word that captures how you want to feel when you're living authentically? Share it in the comments, and if this feels right, a quick like can help others discover this message too. The beauty of aligning with your true self is that it's not just about uncovering who you are. It's about stepping fully into that truth and letting it transform your life. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a declaration to the universe that you're ready to live authentically. One simple yet powerful exercise to support this alignment is to write down 3 words that describe your true self. Words that feel deeply connected to who you are at your core. Maybe it's creative, compassionate, bold or resilient, intuitive, authentic. Whatever they are, Let them reflect the version of you that feels most real. Read these words to yourself every morning, like a daily reminder of the person you're choosing to be. When you align with your true self, something amazing happens. Life begins to flow. Decisions that once felt overwhelming become clearer. You start attracting opportunities and relationships that genuinely resonate with who you are. And perhaps most importantly, you feel a deep sense of peace, knowing you're living in integrity with your values and desires. But here's the thing. Alignment isn't a one-time event. It's a practice, a process that evolves as you do. There will be moments when you feel perfectly in tune with yourself, and other times when you will notice that you've drifted off course. That's okay. Each of these moments is an opportunity to reflect, realign, and grow even closer to your authentic self. So, as we move forward, take a moment to ask yourself, what's one small step I can take today to align with who I truly am? It could be as simple as saying yes to something that excites you, or no to something that drains you. These small intentional actions are how alignment becomes a way of life. And if you're feeling inspired, let me know in the comments. What's the next step on your journey toward alignment? Your story could inspire someone else to take their first step too. Thanks for watching.